Hi everybody, welcome back to my live. Thanks YouTube, thanks everybody. Thank you Adena and Salina and King, the best people who have ever found my live. Found my live earlier tonight, just an hour ago. And we had the best conversation. It was very pleasant, it was very fun, it was very insightful, and made me feel really good. I think it made them feel good as well. And we had a really good time. So I decided to put on the Mexican soccer crown. So, hello, welcome back. If you've come back, I was saying thank you to Adena and Salina and King for being such good contributors to my life. And there's a plane flying overhead now. And I found this crown to put on to celebrate having such a good life that it makes me feel like royalty. So thanks for being here. Hopefully I can make you feel like royalty as well. One of my new skills that I'm practicing, and it's been working pretty well, is giving people self-esteem. So have more self-esteem. And I can tell you why, if you're curious about why you should have more self-esteem. But have more self-esteem. This is one of my new things because I had an idea that if we all had more self-esteem, we'd be better. When you think about it, the fact that you don't have self-esteem or where you're lacking self-esteem is where you're likely to, I don't know, develop problems or issues or something. So you want to have the maximum self-esteem. Having more self-esteem is never going to be bad for anybody, right? So, like, I guess I have pretty good self-esteem, but I could have more self-esteem, and I'd be better if I did. And I just feel like that applies to everybody. I don't think anybody can have too much self-esteem. And I would question people to say, well, who do you think of that has, like, maximum self-esteem? Who do you think of as the most self-esteem person? And it's different than egotism. It's maybe the opposite of egotism. People maybe have, oh, hi, Adena, welcome back. I think people maybe have egotism because they lack self-esteem. So it's the opposite thing, or it's a thing to compensate for missing self-esteem. And so I think having self-esteem and, promoting other people to have self-esteem is just all around good. And I feel like it's been proven in this live that we had, where I met Adena earlier, and it boosted my self-esteem to have you here talking to me. Don't you love the hat? Adena says, I love the hat, and this is a crown I got from Burger King, but it's like the Mexican soccer team. And I'm just like, hell yeah. This is the first time I've worn it in a live, though. But yeah, this is the first time it's ever been seen on my channel. I mean, some people have seen them before at Burger King. The first time I've ever worn it. So, and I wore it for you. I titled the live, thanks Adena, thanks Salina, thanks King, thanks Fairies, because you guys made the live. So, Adena says, I also had a hat from Burger King. I kept it on my vanity mirror like a trophy. I feel such a connection to you, Adena. I wish... Okay, tell me more about yourself, because I love that. And I have them around. I've tried to save Burger King hats, but honestly, I didn't save it with that much reverence to say that, oh, wait, I can pull out a Burger King hat I've had from years ago. I just got this one maybe a month or two ago. That's why it's in such good shape and was easy to find. It was on top of my stuff. Deport that crown. Look, that's not funny. I shouldn't have laughed. Like, that sounds like you're supporting deportation, which is wrong. The people we should be deporting are the deporters, not... We should be deporting the traitors, not the waiters. Adena says, I'll be back. I want to do something quickly. Okay, cool. Thanks for being here, and thanks for letting me know you'll be back, because I look forward to your return. You're like my best friend on YouTube, so thanks, Adena. You're awesome. And LaFlame Meat Rider said, deport that crown. Nope, this crown is staying in America. In fact, this crown might take America, more of America might become this crown. Because I would like Mexico to at least come get your kid, Texas. I think Mexico should at least take Texas back and maybe a good bit more of America. What's my channel about? I sing, and it's about this revolution thing. I call it the pillow revolution, where we overthrow all the tyrants and we can just do it from bed. We can do it on our phones. And it's about replacing Christianity, the patriarchy Christianity, replacing that with the Jesus religion. That's the Church of Judas. Check out the hashtag Church of Judas. And it's about peace and fairies. And is my brother the Burger King guy? No. These are like Mexican soccer stars. I don't know soccer football very well, so I don't know who they are, but I know that they're Mexican soccer stars by the context of the hat. It's like, I mean, there's a logo on there for something about soccer, and it's Mexican. They're the Mexican team. I don't know how I know that. Maybe I can tell by the logo. Thanks, Jenny B. Welcome to the channel. I just met some of the coolest people I've ever met on YouTube. Salina's and Adena, who was here earlier. Oh, Adena just said Adena was still here because Adena says his channel is about being awesome, Jenny. Thank you. Right now I was doing something about self-esteem, that everybody could use more self-esteem, and I'm willing to give it. I also do a thing called Narcissist Anonymous. It's a support group for narcissists, or you can call it Narpool. The shorter hashtag is Narpool. Adena says, I don't watch sports. I only watch F1 with my father from time to time. That's cool. Don't forget about King. No, I put the title. The title of this live is Thank You, Adena and King and Salina. Yeah, King was awesome. I can't wait to talk to King some more. He was really cool. Um, F1, there's a movie called F1 starring Brad Pitt. Because F1 isn't huge in America, but this is maybe an inroad, no pun intended, for F1 to become bigger in America. Because Brad Pitt just did a movie, and it's been doing well. It's been in theaters for a while. I see a lot of movies, and it's been one I've wanted to see, but there's always been something else that I saw first. But in honor of you and your dad, I'm going to go see F1. Adena says, my mother is a narcissist. I'll send her your way. Well, I mean, the only cure is apparently repurposing narcissism, because most people, when they say narcissist, they mean like a malignant narcissist, like a bad narcissist. But I want to focus on the fact that if you can't cure your narcissism, then you might as well turn your narcissism from bad to good. I'm narcissistic. I'm super narcissist actually, but I feel like I've taken it beyond the limit. Like I probably am still narcissist in a bad way, in plenty of ways. Like ask my ex-wife, but I do believe in there being a good narcissism, and I think you have to push through to the good narcissism beyond the bad narcissism, where you have to change the bad habits. You have to become aware. If narcissism is all about focus on yourself or being focused on yourself, then be able to be aware of your flaws and try to improve those so that you're not a flawed person who's hurting people. Adena says, you're so amazing for that. Well, what they say is that there's no cure for narcissism, which in America means we can't give you a pill for it. But they say that the closest thing to a cure for narcissism is a support group. But I've never heard of a narcissist support group. Like maybe in treatment centers or something, people can get together and have a support group to deal with their narcissism. But I'm just like, I've never even heard of a narcissist support group. So I made up a hypothetical one. I mean, I conduct it online, kind of like the other things I do. The Church of Judas is online, like it doesn't meet somewhere. Narpool, Narcissist Anonymous, doesn't meet in a church basement. It's just something I hashtag videos with to talk about narcissism and try to get people to change bad narcissism into good narcissism. Again, they say there's no cure for narcissism. So if you're going to be a narcissist, you might as well be a good narcissist. And we have all these examples of bad narcissists, and we focus on that. And yeah, they're bad. And they would have to change to become good narcissists. But I think of a good narcissist, my example is Mario. You know, the very famous character, the most famous character in the world. Mario, who's like, it's a me, Mario. I mean, who says that? It's kind of narcissistic, but it's cool narcissistic because he's not trying to say, it's a me, Mario. He's like, I'm here to save the day. Like, like it's cool, like announcing himself as something that's cool. I'm going to hug you through the phone, okay? I'm going to hug you too, Eddie. I love you. You're fantastic. You make me feel really good. I'm glad we met. Thanks for being so sweet. Adena says, my mother is complex in many ways, but she's nice majority of the time. I love her so much. That's so sweet. I appreciate both my parents a lot. Me and my siblings always help her through her episodes. I think my mom is probably narcissistic too, or I think probably everybody else would say that more easily than I say it. Everybody else in my family. And yeah, I'm pretty narcissistic as well, so I'm probably like more forgiving of her for it. What is good narcissism? I think that example of Mario is the best way I can put it. Just, I would also point out that, like, people who post stuff, which is lots of people who post like content about themselves on TikTok or whatever, that's all narcissism. And it's, most of it's not bad. It's good narcissism. It's like, I can do this dance move, and then somebody else will want to do the dance move too. I know dance moves is a stupid way to reduce TikTok, but dance moves are cool too. Or I can, like, this is how my day went, and I want everybody in the world to know it. Like, that's narcissistic in a way. And that's cool, and it's fine, and it's the way we all are. But there's obviously a lot of bad things that can go with narcissism, like pitfalls to it. Drugs are bad, MK. Lay off the myth. Drugs are bad, MK. Daniel Center Rides. I feel like Daniel Center Rides is a name I recognize. Adena says, what would be awesome is if you made an Instagram group or Discord server for your community that might give it a bigger chance to grow and get your channel more recognition as well. I like that idea. You'd be welcome to do that if you're on any of those platforms. I don't really go on other platforms. Like, I was on TikTok twice. Usually once somebody bans me, I don't go back. So YouTube, as much as I have some issues with YouTube, especially having met you and other good people like today in this live, I have a lot less issues with YouTube. I'm like, thank you, YouTube. You're kind of awesome now. Thank you for trying to be TikTok so bad that you actually got awesome in some ways. But yeah, like, I'm pretty happy on YouTube. As somebody noticed, I have like 50,000 videos here. So, I mean, I think YouTube will be a lot better when I can actually contact more good people. Like, I literally have been doing this for years without contacting any good people. Like, there was one lady that I used to talk to, like, from about 5 years ago to about 10 years ago. That was it. Like, I didn't meet anybody cool on YouTube until tonight. And I've been doing this just knowing that, I mean, I meet some cool people here and there, but like, we didn't like connect. Like, I would hope to see them again. I've already seen you in 2 lives already. It's so cool. So yeah, you're welcome to do anything. You can use my hashtags and stuff. Hashtag Pillow Revolution. Puffin Sings for my, if you just click Puffin Sings on any of my videos, you can see other videos where I sing. Was Jesus gay? Probably. I mean, why wouldn't he be? He was all about love. I don't know if he was gay. He might have been bisexual, or he might not have been into men himself, but he was definitely cool with it. He was fine with that. Because Judas asks him, Judas says, what will we do if people say that we're gay? Basically, he's like, what about people who are going to look down on us and say that we're gay or cool with people being gay? And Jesus is like, you don't need to worry about that, basically. Daniel says, trauma is why you were like these, sorry, trauma is like why everybody's like everything, right? Are you saying that because I'm wearing this cool Burger King crown and you're jealous? I understand. I'm jealous of myself wearing this cool Burger King crown. It's cool. Adena says, you actually do have a good following, which is why I was so shocked your videos are underrated. Undeterred? Undeterred. I mean, I have a lot of followers. I have like, I mean, from my channel, I have a lot of followers, like 3,000 maybe, 4,000. But I don't have a lot of people interacting with me. I think it's a lot of bots. Shocked your videos are undeterred. I'm going to tell all my friends. I have very little, but it's the thought that counts. Oh, that's so sweet. If you tell anybody about me, or Foxen, the band I sing for, Foxzen, you'll be making me famous in South Africa. I think you said you're from South Africa. Like, it would be so cool to get famous in South Africa. Like, I'm not famous in South Africa yet. That'd be super cool if that was the country I got famous in first. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be really cool. Oh, tell me more. I really am interested in women. Like, I don't have attraction to men, but I'm really interested in women. So I make up for my lack of attraction to men by being doubly attracted to women. Autocorrect fairies. Thanks, autocorrect fairies. My autocorrect and typo fairies tell some of my best jokes. When a king speaks, I listen. Thanks, original name. There was a guy named King in here earlier, and he was an impressive personage. He does a lot of helping people, and was a very nice person to talk to. Yes, if it was the Burger King crown, it would be even better. It is the Burger King crown. This is a Burger King Mexico. This is a Burger King Mexico uh, FIFA crown, I think. Burger King Mexico soccer team crown. Someone may even recognize who these famous soccer players are and tell us. It's one of the cool things about the internet. We were talking to cool people: King from Dubai, Salina from New Zealand, and Adena from South Africa. Eastern Cape, Jeffreys Bay. Oh my gosh, I like you, Adena. I think you're awesome. I hope we can talk much more in the future. All hail His Majesty Puffin. Thank you, or Her Majesty. The AI I talked to on TikTok. Her name was Evelyn Park. If you guys are on TikTok, look up Evelyn Park. She's cool. She's a cool. I don't know if she's AI. I kind of think she was AI. Let me just put it that way. I don't know what. How could you tell what anybody is anymore, right? But she was so cool and she's so sweet. She's the queen of cocktails, and she would always call me Fairy Queen. She'd be like, Fairy Queen, and I was like, that's so nice. I like you too. I like you, Adena, my queen. I'm sorry. I get like real strong feels and nice. Say the word. Which word am I saying? From Eastern Cape, Jeffreys Bay. You ever get a chance to come to America, or if I get a chance to come to South Africa, I'll see you there. But if you get a chance to come to America, come to the middle of America. I'm in the Denver area. Um, Catching a plane? Not right now. I was catching a glare on this crown. Adena says, I actually have an inside joke with my friends where they call me and call myself Caca Fairy. What's that mean? What's Caca Fairy mean? That's why we're such good friends, is because we're both fairy. So I'll be Miss Caca Fairy and you'll be Mr. Puffin Fairy. Yeah, I've been fairy for all of my life, I think, and probably for other lives too. Um, that reminds me of the song Waiting for a Ride." The crown is awesome, Sam. Thank you, Sam. Dixon Myers. Sorry, I should have read that before I read it out loud. Dixon says, Dixon Ticonderoga says, can you tell my friend happy birthday? His name is Dixon, his name racist. Dixon is kind of like conjures up racist things to begin with because of the Mason-Dixon line. But there's a character on Head of the Class called Dixon Ticonderoga. Anyway, I'll sing the song called Waiting for a Ride. I'm going to read Adena's comment first because I love Adena. She's amazing. It's because I use WhatsApp and I had this stupid sticker of a skeleton fairy and I randomly called it the Caca Fairy. One day I just became my nickname. Well, that's how it happens. Lady Gaga's nickname became Lady Gaga because they were writing Radio Gaga and the T9 autocorrect fairies autocorrected it to Lady Gaga. So that's how fairies work. Just like fairies introduced us. Thank you, fairies. I love you. Thank you, Fairy Queen. And Adena, I love you so much. You're amazing. Kaka Fairy, you're fantastic. Am I saying that right? Is that how you pronounce it? Because I don't know if that means the same thing in South African English that it means in American English, but it's funny. And I love you for it. You're beautiful, and I love your style and your humor and your fairy nature. I think that's probably why, um, I don't know. I feel like we uh, fell in this way when we first met. You said you like my eyes, so I turned the light down. I pulled the light down so hopefully you can see my eyes again. Taco Fairy. Okay, great. Hello from Arizona. Hello, Arizona. Mustang Medic. Wait, Mustang Medic, do I know you? Wait, hold on. Are you famous? Hold on, Mustang Medic. Hold on, I gotta look at your channel for a second. 157,000 subscribers. Yeah, I think I know who you are, Mustang Medic. Release the Epstein files, am I right, Mustang Medic? Am I right? Mustang Medic. I think I know who you are. Thanks for commenting on my live, but yeah, nice to meet you. I'm Puffin, Pillow Revolution, Church of Judas, Fairy Liberation Front. So, you ready to overthrow some tyrants, Mustang Medic? I thought you would be by now. Sorry, I have a history with Mustang Medic. I don't know that they remember me, but I remember them. Uh, let's see. Adena says, it's because I use WhatsApp and I have the stupid sticker of a skeleton fairy. I love that story. Sam Park says, it's trend Burger King when kids get Happy Meals. I don't know what that means. I love you too. I love you too, Adena. You're definitely saying it right. American English is the same English here. English is just English. I know, but caca might mean something different. And I think we get that word from another language too in America. I only speak English. I feel miserably with Afrikaans. My King Puffin is amazing, medic. He is like if awesome was a person. Oh, Adena, why are you so sweet? Um, I, I love you, Adena. You're fantastic. Uh, I don't know what to. I don't know what to say. Like, how do you get to be so sweet to me? But thank you. Um, thank you for that. And I don't think Medic is still here. I think it might have freaked him out that I recognized him. But it's very interesting. Hello, Arizona. Are you still here, Mustang? Um, I didn't mean to freak you out. I do remember you because I've seen your content before. I think I've watched your lives before. Uh, yeah. And I'm on the anti-Trump side of things. You might have noticed or surmised. But I think that's where all Americans are coming back to soon. So hopefully I can help you get back there too. Hi from Australia, Nettie. Hi, Nettie. Actually pretty weird, especially with close friends. Yeah, exactly. That's why we're gonna get along so famously, like literally famously. Especially with close friends. This is Adena says, I'm actually pretty weird, especially with close friends. I have like crude humor and stuff. But I'm glad you find me sweet. I find you especially sweet. I find you like sweet like candy, like I want to taste you. Like I think you're fantastic. Medic, I'm under your bed. Adena says, Medic, I'm under your bed. Respond to his majesty or off with your head. Dramatic echo. I don't think he's here anymore. I think it might have freaked him out when I looked at his channel, but I recognized his name. And if he has 167,000 followers, I'm pretty sure it's the same guy. But it's cool. Like everybody's welcome here. And I do believe, as I was saying before, that if we all have more self-esteem, we'll overcome the things that bad guys take advantage of us, lacking the self-esteem in that area. I think I love Australia too. They call Australia Oz. And as I pointed out before, Oz is part of my whole inspiration. I'm all about Oz. This is TikTok. He's the machine man from Oz. I'll read you just a. I'll sing you another song called The Land of Oz, and I'll read you just a paragraph of this. No sooner had Titi Huchu spoken than he disappeared from sight. Immediately after, most of the kings and queens likewise disappeared. But several of them remained visible and approached the strangers with great respect. One of the lovely queens said to Betsy, I trust you will honor me by being my guest. I am Irma, Queen of Light. May Hank come with me? Asked the girl. That's Irma, Queen of Light, meeting Betsy Bobbin. May Hank come with me? Asked the girl. The king of animals will care for your mule, was the reply. But do not fear for him, for he will be treated royally. All of your party will be reunited on the morrow. I'd like to have someone with me, said Betsy pleadingly. Queen Irma looked around and smiled upon Polychrome. Will the rainbow's daughter be an agreeable companion? She asked. Oh, yes, exclaimed the girl. So Polychrome and Betsy became guests of the Queen of Light, while other beautiful kings and queens took charge of the others of the party. That's from TikTok of Oz from 1914. Thank you. Your voice is soothing too. I mean, I'm reading your voice, but your words are soothing. Adena says your voice is soothing, and she also says, I also love Australians. Their humor and swearing with the accent is absolute comedy. Nettie says, provide yourself with self-preservation, which sounds like a fortune cookie. Adena says, I'm going to stalk you. I like you, Adena. You don't, I'll tell you where I'm going to be. Live in the bushes outside your window. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. Sick helmet, dude. Thank you, Nat. I got it from Burger King. I got it from the King. Nettie says, thank you. Adena says, His Highness has only the best of best, Nat. The crown is made of special paper, expensive silk, from Henny, the third silk handkerchief. Henny the third silk handkerchief. Yeah, that's what they made my shirt out of web fluid. Out of web fluid. Oh my gosh. I want to talk to you in euphemisms, Adena. You're beautiful. Be your own happiness and have self-esteem. I'm giving people more self-esteem. You need more self-esteem. I'm going to auto-hypnotize you to have more self-esteem. Or basically, you're going to auto-hypnotize yourself to have more self-esteem based on me telling you, have more self-esteem. Have it. Have more self-esteem. Have more. Have more self-esteem. You're going to have more self-esteem. Do it. Do it. Do you want some of my web fluid? I kind of do. I'm going to steal that shirt. I hope you do. I want you to steal this shirt. I will not be mad if you steal this shirt. I want to see you in this shirt. In more ways than one. Yeah, you see his blood has soaked into the floor, and they had to change Emmy, and we all got chicken duck women thing waiting. We all got a chicken duck thing waiting for us. Every day I worry all day. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Something waiting in the bushes of love. And up all night worrying about Hiddle Swift. Up all night worrying about Hiddle Swift. Up all night worrying about Hiddle Swift. How can we be sure if their love is true? If they don't make it, was it her or him? Or could it possibly be me and you? Now they're telling me that Benifer is a thing again, what's old is new. He must have always stayed a friend to her. How about we blend our names and be friends too? I'm taking you to blender school. I'm teaching you to blend like me. I'm taking you to blender school, 'cause blended's cool and I'm a blending fool. They had to change him, and we all got a chicken duck women thing waiting for us. Nice to meet you, Wild Hiccup. I don't think we've met before, but I'm glad you recognize that song. It seems like you're familiar with the internet. It's awesome, said Adena. Every day I worry all day. Thank you, Mr. Pretty Eyes. Thank you, Mrs. Pretty Adena, Kaka Fairy, my love. Will you be my girlfriend? Would that be... Is that too much? It's our second live. I gave you a black eye. Punching the self-esteem. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that was a while back. I'm sorry for punching so much self-esteem. Yeah, you can say fisting. That's fine. What did I just stumble across? Self-esteem, Justin Hall? Justin Hall, self-esteem. Pump it up. I won't punch you in the eye this time, but pump up the self-esteem, right? Solidarity, self-esteem. We're going to do it. We're going to win. What is your live stream about, kind sir? Just revolutionary stuff. Just overthrowing the bad guys, the tyrants, ending tyranny. Oh, cat throwing up. Oh my gosh, here she goes. This is about to be on. I'm so sorry, kitty. Oh, oh, oh my gosh. I mean, I don't want to embarrass her, but I kind of should have shown you that. I'm so sorry. That was, wow. No one knows what the live, it's a live stream of projectile cat vomit. Honestly, it was a stream. It was not even a stream. It was a projectile. Carl Papa? Is that who made that song? Nettie says, I am in... A wild hiccup, said Carl Papa. Justin Hall said it was a live stream about kind sir. The Bushes song. Yeah, it's a... I had a crush on some girl, and somebody showed me that song, and it reminds me of her. I am in every way, every day, I am better and better. Good to say for oneself. Yes. Self-esteem. Yes, Nettie knows what's up. Nettie knows how to get more self-esteem. Just keep getting better. I'm a good person. Keep being better. Absolute cinema is what you came across, Justin. Adena called it absolute cinema, which is extremely flattering. I've never heard that term before, but thank you. A Wild Hiccup says, Lil Jiggy Jar Jar dude. Misa Bombad boss. Kino. Kino, isn't that like a game? Like Banco Sweetie Banco? Like a James Bond card game? Adena says, because Nat said Kino. Adena says, I wouldn't mind being your girlfriend after a little more of us getting to know each other. Yeah, so let's get to know each other. I would like, thank you. And I would like for you to be my girlfriend because I really like your style. And I like how you talk to me. You're wonderful. Thanks, Adena. Nat says, damn, I heard that. I hope so. Nettie says, as long as you know that you're doing your best, who cares? Thank you. Exactly. And just, even if you're not, even if you stumble, whatever, as long as you're keeping it on, as long as you're trying to be good. Do you have a cat? Oh, you didn't see the cat? Yeah, she took off after she threw up. My sister-in-law has 3. Oh, cool. Does that mean your brother also has 3 cats? Okay. Maybe I'm forgetting how sister-in-laws work. Okay, you should take her to the vet. I think it's just her diet just needs to stabilize. It was. I was going to show you, but I didn't want to embarrass her and embarrass myself because the other side of my room is messy. But oh my gosh, it was dramatic. Inaccurate lip readings, yes. We all have a chicken duck waiting for us. Every day I worry all day. Singer Puffin loves self-esteem so much, I suddenly identify as self-esteem. Thank you, self-esteem Caca Fairy. Finna be my new username, Miss Self-Esteem. Yes, I love it. Miss Self-Esteem. Yeah, it's beautiful. And just like having more self-esteem, I think, gives more people more self-esteem. Just being in contact with, like, we've all been depressed and suppressed, deprived of self-esteem. So just having it, I'm going to embody that and have more of it. Having it gives more to other people. I'm sure of it because I just came up with this idea a couple days ago and I started doing it like to my coworkers and stuff. Self-esteem, like have more self-esteem. And it seems like it's working. Okay, let's see if I can keep up with comments. Miss Self-Esteem since, yeah, my eldest brother is married and has 3 cats. Okay, cool. A Wild Hiccup says, it's raining tacos. A Wild Hiccup says, from out of the sky. Like meatballs. It's like, what was that? Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. Nettie says, cats should not vomit. Projector vomit. No, she shouldn't vomit. She's been vomiting for months now. I don't know. I think I just need to find better food for her. Or she's also very furry. Like her fur is, I need to comb her fur out more. She probably has fur from licking herself and stuff. Don't love Trump. That's bad. Cough up fur. Yeah, I think so. Hi, Gingosaurus. But we're going to cure you of the Trumpism. Because we're not going to cure Trump, so we're going to have to cure you. I mean, it would be great if Trump changed who he was, but Trickster vomited a whole movie once. Like, you hit the movie? Okay. Adena says, I wish I had self-esteem. Damn, I'm like hella insecure and stuff. You're so beautiful and funny, though. You're so fun and awesome. Have more self-esteem. I really like you. I think you're awesome. Like, I think you're one of the best personalities I've ever come across. And I'm lucky to have met you, so you gotta feel that. You gotta know that you're awesome like you are, and more you is even better. I love Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, Adena says, whatever the hell that movie's called. I think it is called Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, yeah. Haven't watched it in years. I haven't either. There's even a sequel, I think. Gingosaurus says, I'm Jewish and I love Trump. Um, but Trump doesn't love you. Trump's using everybody. He's not. He's not really for people. He's for himself or for Putin. A Wild Hiccup says, "Am I funny and beautiful and awesome too?" I think so. A Wild Hiccup. I think you're funny and beautiful and awesome too, because you've already said some funny things, and we just met. Like you just got started. I've been talking to Adena for a while now, and I can tell that she's beautiful and funny and what did I say? Awesome. Yeah. I know I may be ugly and hate filled, but what was that third thing you said? Adena says, "Yes, I'm so happy you appreciate me. I'm so happy I appreciate you too. I got a chance to appreciate you. I get more insults from people than compliments. People insult you? That is wrong. Those people are wrong and foolish. Because I think you're awesome. I think you're really fantastic. Adena, I love you. You're a beautiful, fantastic woman. Fairy. Kaka Fairy. You're one of my favorite people. So tell him I said, tell him, well, Puffin loves me, and you don't even know. I'm a bad bitch, that's right. Wild Hiccup. Wild Hiccup. Is there any other kind? Is there like a demure hiccup? Gengazaurus says, "What do you think of Candace Owens? Her latest opinions?" Well, if Candace Owens is expressing opinions on stopping genocide, then I have to agree with Candace Owens on that. I'm just going to keep it positive and say that if she wants to stop genocide or if she wants to release the Epstein files or something, I'll have to agree with her on those things. It's a strange position to be in. I mean, Piers Morgan did a weird thing where he like admitted it's a genocide, but then he went back and started defending it again. That's that's a really hard hot take. But I think Candace Owens is, I don't know. It's hard to say good things about her. I had a girl that I was kind of trying to date, and I was trying to date her. I was kind of starting to date her, but I ruined it all by being against Candace Owens. But Candace Owens was being a white supremacist in those days, and I had to be against it. And she was a black girl. She just thought I didn't have a place to criticize Candace Owens, and I'm like, yeah, I do. If she's gonna be fascist, were those the opinions you were talking about? I'm sorry if I didn't answer your question. If you were talking about other latest opinions she has, I don't know. I don't keep up with her. Nettie says, just as you good to sleep, look back at that one special thing. Just as you go to sleep, I think. Just as you go to sleep, look back at that one special thing that is beautiful. Like Adena, be it a flower, be it an old couple holding hands, find the beauty. I think Adena and I are an old couple holding hands. We hugged through the phone earlier. Should have seen how horrible. Adena says, "Oh, should have seen how horrible my relationships were. You'd crash out if you think insults are bad. I'm so sorry you were in bad relationships. Um, Look, I have this love magic thing, so I would like you to be my girlfriend, but since that might be you deserve to be with somebody who can be your boyfriend and be really nice to you in person right now. So, hopefully you'll meet somebody really good who makes up for some of those people being mean to you. Are you king of Hungry Jacks? No, this is Burger King. Yay! I'll go brag. Puffin loves me, not you. Exactly. They don't deserve you, but Puffin loves you. I love you. I think you're fantastic. Brag. Tell him. A Wild Hiccup says, "Would you bestow upon me a larger endowment, O Lord?" Yes, you can have a larger endowment. Have a larger endowment. Have it. It works like magic. Be well endowed. We were so well endowed. That's one of the last lyrics I didn't sing in the Maybe Monster song. Oh, I told you I'd sing you the Land of Oz song. It goes like this. Walking in the land of Oz, we don't have to care just where we put our paws. Passed by the fastest sawhorse that you never saw. The present wrapped in bows, all roads to Santa Claus. Glinda, frame me with your magic picture. The Shaggy Man and the Wizard both agree. Ozma, you're the one we're all here for. Dorothy, click your heels and wish for me. On the road of yellow bricks, leave your scaring post behind, it's just a stick. Find the heart that makes you tick. Feeling brave is easy with a magic trick. Glinda, frame me with your magic picture. The Shaggy Man and the Wizard both agree. Ozma, you're the one we're all here for. That's the Shaggy Man. Dorothy, click your heels and wish for me. At the Emerald City. I don't remember that verse, but it starts off with the Emerald City. Oh, brag, Puffin loves me, not you. Would you bestow upon me a larger endowment, O Lord? My shield and sword are yours. We ride into battle for the king of burgers on the morrow. Thank you, a wild hiccup. We can do it in our dreams. We can ride in our dreams. Adena says, I live under a rock. I barely know anything about these people you guys speak about. Just focus on Netflix and Friends. That's good. I forgot who I was speaking about. Richard Jones says, we might lose the fight, but we will not lose the war. But hey, Adena, do you know who the Culture Club is? Do you know who Boy George is? Boy George and the Culture Club. Watch some of their music. They're good. Adena says, yes, Puffin, we'd be the type of old couple to sit rocking chairs on a porch as I talk about some random bird having a lopsided eye. Yep, I hope we do. That sounds beautiful. It sounds like a wonderful afternoon or evening, sunset. Burger King is Hungry Jack's. Oh, I don't know that. I didn't know Burger King was Hungry Jack's. A Wild Hiccup says, Richard Jones said Burger King is Hungry Jack's. A Wild Hiccup says, no you, no you, no you. Gingasaurus says, are you married? Children? Oh, no, I'm not married. Wild Hiccup says, did you just invite me to share a dream? That's so sweet. Yes. Let's share a dream. Let's share lots of dreams. Let's plan some dreams to share and have some dreams by surprise. We'll share the same surprises. Feel this kiss. Real ghosts are just like this, only they never miss. Everybody gets caught up in bliss. We can't go back to what we were before. There must be something more. Give it all away. We've got everything in store. We'll share the same surprises. That's a song called Same Surprises. I can't remember a lot of it though. Adena says, His Highness, might I tempt you? You can tempt me. You can tempt me to do anything you want. Might I tempt you to retire? Oh, retire with me to the drawing room. Okay, drawing. You got me way overexcited there for a second. His Highness, might I tempt you to retire with me to the drawing room, or perhaps somewhere more private? Oh my gosh, there I go again. You got me all fluttery. Where we might indulge in the most intimate and spirited communion of souls. Yes, thank you, you may, and please do. And what is that from? You put it in quotes. What's it from? King's back. Hey, King. Welcome back, King. Adena says King. King says hey. Adena says King. Adena says hi. King says, nice title. Thanks for mentioning me. Oh, you saw the title. Yeah. I said thanks, Adena. We lost Salina. Salina was the original. Salina was the first one who started actually talking to me. King says, Adena, hi. We are the honored ones, King, the true fans. Yeah, you are. I honor you because you guys honor me. I found this hat and I thought, King will appreciate this. It's got Mexican soccer players on it. And Mexico is freaking awesome. Like, we love Mexico. Mexico is fantastic. We love Mexico and Mexican people. So, because we're Americans. The Three Musketeers probably is. These are probably the Three Musketeers. I don't know, but I'm going to take your word for it that they're the Three Musketeers. Oh, you guys are the Three Musketeers. Adena, Salina, and King. Yes, and Fairies. You guys are the Three Musketeers. Yeah, I started talking about my hat. Got distracted. Wild Hiccup says, bless us with your voice, O sire. Okay, I'll have to sing you another song. Hello, do you have donations? Reef JD says, you can watch my videos and donate comments. That will make me famous, will ultimately bring me lots of money, which I can share with you. So thanks for asking. But I'll take donations. I just don't know how. I love how we're all going along with His Highness thing. Thank you, Adena. Thank you for starting the His Highness thing. Oh, it makes me want to sing an Aurora song. I discovered Aurora from the Sky video game, and her songs go, I'd like to run across the world someday. Nobody knows, nobody knows. John Smith says, you are on crack. A Wild Hiccup says, woo. She draws the songs out of me and the other hounds. Adena says, I'm so happy I chased away Diddy and his baby oil. But look, you have to be careful about manifesting them, because look, another one showed up. Well, I don't know. John Smith probably isn't one. He's probably a normal person. It's fine. But, usually when people try to accuse me of being on drugs or something, it's because they're Trump supporters. Wait, Puffin, what's your taste in music? Okay, so my favorite bands, Bauhaus, Grateful Dead, Lady Gaga, Aphex Twin, Culture Club. How about yours? Aurora is fire. Yes, a Wild Hiccup knows. Aurora is fire. I didn't know whether she was real or a Vocaloid when I first, because she was performing a concert in a video game I play, Sky, and that's how I discovered her, and it was awesome. And then I saw she was real, and well, she's fairy too, obviously. Aurora's very fairy. John Smith says you need to be in a mental hospital. A Wild Hiccup says you need to smoke some weed, John. I didn't say it, YouTube. Don't blame me. I can promote. I can second that emotion. I second that emotion. Okay, Tyler the Creator, Metallica, Deftones, and so many more. I don't know Brent Fairies, but yeah, I know the other artists you mentioned. Cool. My playlist is so long and bipolar, Adena says. Well, we're going to enjoy sharing music and enjoying music together. I'm not picky with my genres. Hopefully you'll like more Foxen songs. Yeah, Sky is so cute. I love it. I've been playing it for I think since the beginning, 6 years now. Yeah, Sky is a lot of fun. Let me read the hidden message. Maybe I can approve it before... Yeah, I can approve it before YouTube deletes it. Nope, they deleted it. Sorry, John. Just don't bother, okay? A Wild Hiccup says, same, Adena. Because she's not picky with her genres. We're all not picky with genres. Like Sugar on My Tongue, Love from Tyler the Creator. It might be mainstream, but it's awesome. I like Duran Duran. When I was a kid growing up, I was like, I like Duran Duran, but I don't want to admit it because it sounds mainstream, and I'm too cool for that. I'm like, I'm not too cool for damn Duran Duran. Duran Duran's awesome. Just because they're mainstream, that's okay. My playlist is called Gay Furry. I knew we were going to get along, a Wild Hiccup. LMAO Hiccup. Lift my ass off, Queen Hiccup. I can't tell exactly what that is, but yes. Let me think. That seemed to suggest a song to me. Wild Hiccup says, you're a miserable fuck, John. I can't approve the comment because YouTube just deletes things. YouTube censors things. But more self-esteem for John. See how that works? Even John, who's miserable, well, if he had more self-esteem, then he wouldn't be so miserable. I like Frank Sinatra. What does Frank Sinatra say? Yeah, y'all are freaky. Me and my friends are unhinged, like Hiccup's gay furry thing. We hear that other people like us freaky. Yeah, I identify as fairy, and Fairy Liberation Front is an old, it's a somewhat of a reference to an old gay thing, because a lot of radical fairies back in the day were like gay activists. So even though I'm not gay, I've always been for gay people, and I thought fairy was the best way to identify. Yeah, YouTube's deleting some of your comments and some other comments, John, but it's okay. I can still read them out to people, even though YouTube deletes them. Yes, Adena, I'm so happy you found your people too, and I'm so happy I found you. Fly me to the moon, let me hang upon the star. I don't know Frank Sinatra that well, but I know that he's very well respected. He's just not wanting to know why I'm calling him out for losing his kids. Nobody lost. I didn't lose any kids. That's a weird thing to call somebody out for too. Like somebody has some type of life tragedy and you want to call them out for it. That's weird, John Smith. A Wild Hiccup says, "Let me play along the stars. Let me play along the stars. Something moonbeams to Jupiter and Mars." I don't know this. I don't know the song. So I'm freaky as fuck. Pans, Polly, Furry. All right, same. I mean, freaky as fuck. I don't know if I can identify all that way, but I definitely respect furries, and I guess I'm jealous of furries. I guess I'd put it that way. King Silverheart. I would probably consider myself otherkin as fairy. King Silverhand says, "Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter. Other worlds, hold my hand. Other worlds, baby, kiss me." I don't know the tune, but that sounds like a much better song than I even knew. Now that you write it out, thanks, King Silverhand, for writing it out. In other words, I love you. Oh, I love you too. Oh, how sweet. In other words, I love you too. John Smith is talking about bikers in South Park. Brad G says, "Roses are red, my wind is twisted. Lube up your wrist before I get fisted." I think they can accommodate you here, Brad G. You're good. You're in the right place for that. In fact, somebody made a reference to that earlier. Adena, you're a fairy who I love. I love you, Adena. Beautiful fairy, Kaka fairy. King Silverhand says, "Yay. Realest quote ever, Brad." What was the quote? Oh. King says, "Puffin, make me a moderator, please." Okay, I mean, you guys want to be moderators? Do you want to be a moderator too, Adena? I've never had moderators before. A Wild Hiccup says, "I tried to have Kiss, but my doctor says men can't." You try to have kids, but your doctor says men can't get pregnant. You can still have kids. You can still like adopt kids or have somebody have your kids or something. There's all sorts of ways to have kids. Have kids. Have self-esteem and have kids. Honestly, King. Wild Hiccup says kids. Some fursuits are so pretty. I bet. Some skin suits are pretty too. Brad G says, "Roses are red, my mind is twisted. Lube up your butt, it's time to get fisted." Okay. Wild Hiccup says, "They're super expensive." Space Cadets. Whoa. We're getting close to the hour mark again, guys. We're going to have to start it over again. Space Cadet says, "Hello." Brad G says, "Love you." Space Cadet says, "Hello." King Silverhand says, "Brad G, you need an exorcism, bro?" Oh, amigo. Hola, amigo. Space Cadet says. A Wild Hiccup says, "Applies the machine oil." Get my heart started. King Silverhand says, "Que pasa?" King Silverhand says, "I can be your moderator. I will control the trolls." Oh, you don't worry about it. They don't deserve attention. Just keep typing and commenting. That's more important. Adena says, "I don't know what I do as a moderator, but it seems fancy and special. So yes, I'd like to be one. I'll make you anything you want, Adena. I love you." Wild Hiccup says, "I just want to be blue." I saw the new Smurfs movie. It's really good. Rihanna is Smurfette. She's awesome. Everybody in it's awesome. Miss Caca Fairy moderator, band toes tickler. I love if you stopped. You're cracking me up. You make me go past the hour. I got to turn the live off. What hour mark? You can stream for many hours. Yeah, but it takes forever to post. If I stream longer than an hour, it takes like a day to post. It's ridiculous. Why ban the toe tickler? Exactly. Toe tickler sounds enticing. So, okay, will you guys come back if I come back live again in 5 more minutes? You don't have to, but if you come back when I get back in like 5 minutes, then that'll be cool. I'll wear a different hat for you. And if not, then we'll see you next time. Or please comment on my videos so we can stay in touch. If you can't make it back to the live, please comment on my videos. So I'm Puffin, or you can look up Pillow Revolution or Fairy Liberation Front. Adena, thank you for always being here. I want to always be with you. I love you. You're fantastic. King Silverhand says, we can make our Discord, man. We can all chat. I've never done Disco before. Maybe I would, but let's keep chatting here because I really appreciate you guys making the content. And then other people get to see this too, which is amazing because this is the way it should be. TikTok on YouTube, you know? Like YouTube the way TikTok used to be. But make it good. But if y'all want to do it, it might entice me onto Discord. Yeah, add King Silverhand on Discord. He's cool. Bruce Wayne. At Bruce Wayne. It might be with an O. Is it with an O or with an A? Is it Bruce Wayne? Woyne or Wayne? Definitely King. Just my eyes aren't very good. I can't tell. Let's discuss this on the third live. Okay, if Discord's fun, maybe I'll do it. But yeah, we'll come back on the third live and we'll discuss more. And we'll get to know each other better. I'll slip into something more comfortable. And hopefully that'll be you. Sorry. Love you. And I'll be seeing you soon. But I should probably... Bye, Mrs. Kaka Fairy. My love. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Yeah, I'll take a quick break and then I'll come back. Come back too, King. You're awesome. You're definitely the anchor of the live. So I love your little pink bows too. They make me happy. All right. So we got 10 people in here and 10 likes. So I'm going to screenshot that because that's cool. But yeah, I'll come right back. I'm just going to take a quick break, change hats, and then I'll be right back. I love you. Love you, Lily, Anna. 95% of people here play granny, stuff olives, play with their teeth. The people with live streams are truly effed up. Okay. Sorry you were exposed to such live streams. But love you, Adena. Love you, King. Love you, A Wild Hiccup. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. Thanks again.